Here are the 5 richest people in the world. First, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett, a business owner, investor, and philanthropist, was born in the United States. People also call him the Oracle and Sage of Omaha. He is one of the most famous investors in the world, and as of 2022, he was the 5th richest person in the world with a net worth of $107.6 billion US. He is now the owner and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, a company that owns more than 60 different companies. Buffett was born in Omaha, Nebraska, and he liked business and money from a young age. He went on to do well in his work. After he got his bachelor's degree from the University of Nebraska at a young age of 19, he went to New York Institute of Finance to study economics more. Soon after that, he went into business with a lot of different people. In 1956, he started the Buffett Partnership, which later bought the textile production company Berkshire Hathaway, took its name, and changed it to a holding company with a wider range of interest. Warren Buffett has promised to give away almost all of his money. Most of it will go to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which was started by Bill Gates and his wife Melinda Gates. In 2010, he was the one who thought of the idea of getting rich people to promise to give away half of their money. Warren Buffett is known for living a very simple life, even though he has $1 billion in the bank. He bought this 5-bedroom house for $31,000 in 1958, and he has lived there ever since. Buffett usually orders a burger or steak and a Coca-Cola when he goes to a diner. Buffett also says that he never spent more than $3.17 at McDonald's for breakfast, and that he used a $20 flip phone for years before getting an iPhone 11 in February of this year. In February of this year, Buffett talked to CNBC and said these things. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell to stay updated on our daily videos. Next on our list, Jeff Bezos. Have you ever bought something through Amazon? If what you say is true, you have made things better for the 4th person who was found here. Jeff Bezos is a rich American businessman, investor, and commercial astronaut. His full name is Jeffrey Preston Bezos. He started Amazon.com that is now its CEO. Bezos is the founder, former CEO, and former president of Amazon. He is also, according to Bloomberg's Billionaire Index and Forbes, the 4th richest person in the world with a net worth of $114.4 billion US as of 2022. Between 2017 and 2021, he was the richest person in the world. Bezos was born in Albuquerque, raised in Houston, and spent the last part of 1994 in Miami before going to Princeton University and getting his degree there. Bezos started Amazon.com and is now its CEO. Bezos started Amazon as an online bookstore, but the company has grown to offer a bigger range of goods and services through the internet marketplace. Bezos started Amazon while he was on the road between New York and Seattle. Bezos also started a company called Blue Origin in the year 2000. Its main business was making airplanes, but it also offered services for suborbital space flight. Jeff Bezos, who is now one of the richest people in the world, has bought a number of important things over the course of his life. The rich person just added 417-foot-long, $500 million superboat to his collection. The ship had several decks and very tall masts. It will be joined by a ship that is smaller and has a place for helicopters to land. Reports say that Bezos also spent more than $65 million to design the cabin of a Gulfstream G650ER, which is one of the world's fastest business planes. Next is Madani. You probably haven't heard of Madani of India, who is richer than Bezos and the 3rd richest person in the world. Madani started a company and is now running as its CEO. The Adani Group is an Indian company that is worth $138.1 billion right now and is in charge of building and running sports all over the country. Madani bought 74% of India's 2nd busiest airport, Mumbai International Airport, in September 2020. This made it India's biggest airport operator. This made it the 2nd busiest airport in India as a whole. Madani has said that he wants to become the world's largest provider of green energy. He also said that he will spend up to $1 billion in projects to make renewable energy. The India Times says that there isn't much knowledge about Adani's personal life or how he handles his finances. He didn't come from a rich family, so he had to work hard to get rich. It is well known that he owns a home in New Delhi that is worth more than $52 million according to estimates. Madani also uses one of his 3 private jets when he goes so that he can feel safe. The India Times says that Adani Group has a BMW 7 Series, Rolls-Royce Ghost, Ferrari California, Beechcraft Hacker, and Bombardier. Having access to a private plane is definitely helpful when working abroad, but what if you only need to go short distances? From what we know, Madani likes to travel by chopper and has even bought 3 for himself. His favorite plane is an Augusta Westland AW139. It can hold up to 15 people, has 2 engines, and can go fast as at 310 kilometers per hour. Next on our list, Bernard Arnold. Bernard Arnold is the best example of a wealthy person who enjoys art. Bernard Arnold started Louis Vuitton. He is also the chairman of the board and chief executive officer of the company. He is a business owner, a trader, and a collector of an art from France. He too is a French citizen. The place that makes the most expensive things in the world. Forbes said that Arnold was the richest person in Europe and the second richest person in the world in 2022 when his total net worth was $184.6 billion. In January of 2021, it was reported that Bernard paid $15.8 billion to buy Tiffany & Co., an American diamond company. This makes it the most expensive purchase of a high-end name ever. Arnold got his start in the fashion business in 1985 when he used $15 million of his founder's building money to buy Christian Dior. Arnold's first big investment in the fashion business was this. Bernard Arnold made a lot of money in the fashion industry and used that money to buy the beautiful superboat Symphony for $150 million. On the main deck, there's a movie theater, a jacuzzi, and a pool with a glass bottom and room for up to 36 people to sit. Arnold has a private jet, which shouldn't come as a surprise since he is trying to sell his Dassault Falcon 7X plane for $40 million. If you have an extra $1 billion lying around, why not spend on a private island? Arnold's purchase of the 133-acre island in the Bahamas is said to have cost him $35 million. Last on our list is Elon Musk. You probably heard of Elon Musk by now. He is the richest person in the whole world. Forbes' most recent update to its list of real-time billionaires puts Elon Musk at the top of the list with a projected net worth of $189.2 billion as of year 2022. Musk is a business mogul and investor who runs Twitter, SpaceX, and Tesla as their CEO. After starting at Stanford University in 1995 but leaving after 2 days, he chose to go into business instead. He and his brother Kimball eventually started and sold an online software company called Zip2 for a total of $307 million. After only 2 days, he left college. Before PayPal was sold to eBay for $1.5 billion in 2022, Musk was a big part of making what it is today. Now, the question is how the richest person in the world spends his money. Musk spends a lot of his free time and energy working in the private real estate market. After Musk tweeted that he planned to sell almost of his stuff and not to own a house, it was said that the other properties he owned went on the market, including a 47-acre property in Hillsborough, California, which is a pricey town in the San Francisco Bay Area. He joined Giving Pledge in 2012 along with Bill Gates and Warren Buffett and promised to give away most of his money over the course of his life. There's a good chance that a CEO of a company that makes electric cars will get right in a few different kinds of cars. Even though Musk spent close to $1 million on a Lotus Esprit sports car from 1976 that was used to make James Bond movie The Spy Who Loves Me in 1977, he is not a big fan of expensive trips or sports cars. Instead, he likes to spend his money on the new technologies and companies that are doing something new. When he's not buying up social media sites like Twitter, he might be working on the next big thing. That's it for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We post videos every week, so stay notified. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the following video.